claro que sí. So Puerto Ricans, we speak a lot of Spanglish. If you ever end up on the island and can't get yourself across with the Spanish, just say the word in English in a Spanish accent. Let's start off with the basics. Mom and dad, mami, papi in Spanish, but in Puerto Rico, mi mai, mi pai. Kind of like Portuguese. Uncle and aunt is tío and tía, but in Puerto Rico, we call our tías titi. Kind of like how mom and mami and titi are like the more affectionate way of calling your relative. Ay bendito is super common in Puerto Rico. It's like an expression. Your uncle just died? Ay bendito. Somebody just farted and it smells real bad? Ay bendito, fuck, vete. Your siblings won't stop fighting? Bendito sea Dios. Bendito. Although often this is considered a bad word, in Puerto Rico it's very common for friends to call each other cabrón. That's like an insult in a lot of Latin American countries, but in Puerto Rico it could mean bro. Boy and girl in Spanish is niño y niña, but in Puerto Rico es nena y nene. Chisme is bochinche. Vergüenza is bochorno. Bicho does not mean bug. And the straw is in fact un sorbeto. Everybody else calls them naranjas, but we call them chinas. And for mangoes, we're the only ones who put an accent on the last O, mango, instead of mango. Cuando nos saludamos, no es que lo que, sino que es la que, or que es la que hay. I don't know the direct translation for that, but it basically means what's up. Passion fruit is called palcha. Bananas are called guineos. And this Caribbean fruit you see right here is called quenepa. You may hear this a lot in reggaeton, roncar. It just means to talk shit. You're just making noise like when you're snoring, roncar, estás roncando. When you're dressed all nice, estás acicalado. Tenis nueva, recorte nuevo, ropa nueva, estás acicalado. When you're super for real about something, es right through. Like for real, legit. Right through. Right through, right through, right through, right through. You know how us Puerto Ricans are known for not pronouncing our R's? We sometimes substitute them for L's. I've explained this so many times, but it's only the R's that are followed by consonants, non-vowels. Words like fuerte, puerto, puerta, super, joder, hablar, janguear. See how usually they're the R's at the end of the word or R's that are followed by consonants. Puerto Rico. Notice how it's never Puerto Rico. I know a lot of people like to annoy us by saying Puerto Rico, but y'all know we don't say that, right? And then in some other parts of Puerto Rico, like in the countryside, like my grandparents, will pronounce R's followed by vowels. So like in this case, rico, like gajo, pejo, ajo, rico, jopa. Don't be saying nothing because it's cute when the French and Portuguese do it, right? Ah, okay. So it could either be Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, or Puerto Rico, si eres una guaynabicha. Guaynabicha. Basically the valley girls of Puerto Rico that usually reside in the city of Guaynabo. El Guaynabichi.